Ford's CEO Jim Farley recently stirred the automotive world by announcing the company's development of a hydrogen combustion engine. This was unexpected, as Ford has previously focused on electric and hybrid vehicles. While many in the industry viewed hydrogen fuel cells as the future of automotive power, Farley's announcement, however, signals that Ford is exploring all possibilities and is committed to offering consumers the best options for future vehicle power. The news of Ford's hydrogen combustion engine sparked significant interest and debate among automotive experts. Many questioned why Ford chose this path and what it could mean for the future of the car industry. In this video, we'll explore Ford's hydrogen combustion engine, how it works, and its potential impact on the future of automotive power. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Join us for more insights and exciting news. Be part of the community today. First, let's break down what a hydrogen combustion engine is and how it operates. Unlike traditional petrol or diesel engines that run on fossil fuels, hydrogen combustion engines run on hydrogen. When hydrogen is burned, it produces heat and water vapor as byproducts, meaning that the only emissions are water and small amounts of nitrogen oxides, which can be controlled using emission reduction technologies. While hydrogen fuel cells have gained attention as an alternative to conventional combustion engines, their adoption has been slow due to the high costs of production and the need for extensive refueling infrastructure. Ford's hydrogen combustion engine offers a potentially more affordable and accessible alternative to hydrogen fuel cells. Despite the challenges, Ford is fully committed to advancing hydrogen combustion technology. According to CEO Jim Farley, hydrogen has enormous potential, and the company is dedicated to exploring its capabilities to help decarbonize both the auto industry and society as a whole. Ford is currently working on a prototype hydrogen combustion engine with the German technical firm FEV. The prototype engine is based on a 2.3-liter EcoBoost gasoline engine converted to consume hydrogen. According to Ford, the engine can produce the same amount of power and torque as a petrol engine while emitting zero pollutants. The prototype engine is currently being evaluated on a dynamometer, with real-world testing planned over the following months. While the prototype engine is still in the early phases of development, Ford believes hydrogen combustion engines have the potential to significantly reduce emissions and meet future environmental laws. The announcement by Ford has huge ramifications for the automobile sector. While hydrogen fuel cells have been the primary focus of alternative fuel development in recent years, the development of a hydrogen combustion engine offers a potentially more accessible and affordable option. If Ford succeeds in building a hydrogen combustion engine, it may clear the path for other automakers to follow. This could lead to a big shift in the transportation industry towards cleaner energy sources, which could have a significant impact on reducing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating climate change. It is crucial to highlight, however, that the creation of a hydrogen combustion engine is not a panacea for reducing the environmental effect of the transportation sector. There are still considerable obstacles to overcome before hydrogen may be considered a viable replacement for existing fossil fuels, including the production and distribution of hydrogen fuel. Furthermore, while hydrogen combustion engines emit no pollutants during operation, hydrogen production still relies on fossil fuels to some extent. This means that developing renewable energy sources for hydrogen production is vital to fully realizing the technology's promise. The environmental impact of a hydrogen combustion engine is one of its most significant advantages. As previously stated, the only consequence of burning hydrogen is water, implying that hydrogen combustion engines emit no greenhouse gases or other pollutants. As a result, hydrogen combustion engines are an appealing choice for policymakers and environmentalists seeking to lessen the environmental impact of the transportation industry. Because transportation is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, any considerable shift towards cleaner energy sources might have a huge impact on climate change mitigation. Another advantage of hydrogen combustion engines is that they have the potential to be more efficient than conventional combustion engines. Because hydrogen has a higher energy density than petrol or diesel, it can give more power per unit of fuel. This could result in increased fuel economy and lower gasoline prices for consumers. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Join us for more insights and exciting news. Be part of the community today. While hydrogen combustion engines hold significant promise as a cleaner and more sustainable alternative to standard combustion engines, there are numerous challenges that need to be addressed before they can be widely adopted. One of the primary hurdles is the production of hydrogen itself. Currently, the majority of hydrogen is produced through a process called steam methane reforming, which uses natural gas as the primary input. While this method is relatively cost-effective and widely used, it still relies on fossil fuels, meaning that hydrogen produced in this way is not entirely free of carbon emissions. This undermines its potential as a truly green energy source. There are alternative methods for producing hydrogen that could significantly reduce its carbon footprint. One such method is electrolysis, a process that splits water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity. When powered by renewable energy sources like wind, solar, or hydroelectric power, electrolysis can produce green hydrogen with virtually zero emissions. However, this technology is currently expensive and requires significant investment to scale up. The infrastructure needed to support widespread electrolysis production and the renewable energy capacity to power it are still in their infancy in many parts of the world. Without major advancements in both technology and infrastructure, the high costs associated with green hydrogen production remain a significant barrier to its adoption. Another critical challenge is the storage and transportation of hydrogen. Unlike conventional fuels such as gasoline and diesel, which can be easily stored in tanks and transported using the existing fuel distribution infrastructure, hydrogen requires specialized systems. Hydrogen is a gas under normal conditions, and it must either be compressed to very high pressures, cooled to extremely low temperatures to liquefy it, or chemically stored in other compounds, such as ammonia or metal hydrides, for practical use. Each of these methods has its own set of technical, economic, and safety challenges. For instance, high-pressure tanks must be designed to withstand the risks of leaks and explosions, while liquefying hydrogen consumes a significant amount of energy, adding to the overall cost. Establishing a comprehensive hydrogen distribution network would require substantial investment in specialized equipment, pipelines, and refueling stations, making it far more complex and expensive than the infrastructure used for traditional fuels. Safety concerns also loom large in discussions about hydrogen as a fuel source. Hydrogen is highly flammable, and while this characteristic is also true for conventional fuels like gasoline, hydrogen's low ignition energy and wide flammability range make it particularly challenging to handle safely. In recent years, there have been high-profile incidents involving hydrogen fuel cells, which, while rare, have drawn public and industry attention to the potential risks. Ensuring the safety of hydrogen combustion engines and fuel storage systems will require rigorous engineering standards, advanced monitoring systems, and widespread public trust. These measures, while essential, add another layer of complexity to the development and deployment of hydrogen-based technologies. Despite these significant obstacles, automakers like Ford remain optimistic about the future of hydrogen combustion engines. Ford has positioned itself as a leader in sustainable automotive innovation, and its recent announcement of a prototype hydrogen combustion engine underscores its commitment to exploring diverse pathways to a low-carbon future. In a press release, Ford's Vice President of Sustainability, Environment, and Safety Engineering highlighted the potential of hydrogen-powered engines to become a viable solution for reducing emissions in the long term. According to the statement, hydrogen combustion engines represent an exciting opportunity to meet the demands of sustainability while continuing to provide reliable, high-performance vehicles. Ford's optimism is based on several key advantages of hydrogen combustion engines. Unlike battery electric vehicles, which rely on heavy and resource-intensive lithium-ion batteries, hydrogen combustion engines are lighter and can be refueled much faster. This makes them particularly appealing for applications in heavy-duty transportation sectors, such as trucking, shipping, and aviation, where the weight and charging time of batteries remain significant drawbacks. Furthermore, hydrogen combustion engines can be integrated into existing internal combustion engine designs, reducing the need for entirely new manufacturing processes. The road to widespread adoption of hydrogen combustion engines is undoubtedly long and filled with challenges, but Ford's initiative demonstrates a willingness to tackle these issues head-on. By investing in research, development, and partnerships, Ford and other automakers are paving the way for a future where hydrogen could play a key role in decarbonizing transportation. For hydrogen combustion engines to succeed, however, it will be crucial to address the intertwined challenges of production, storage, safety, and infrastructure. The transition to hydrogen as a mainstream fuel will require collaboration across industries, governments, and research institutions to overcome these barriers and unlock its full potential. In the end, hydrogen combustion engines could become a cornerstone of a sustainable transportation ecosystem, helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate climate change. The journey is far from over, but with continued innovation and investment, hydrogen may well become one of the defining fuels of the 21st century.